Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and the beautiful spoilers. Brooke throws Hope under the bus and Ridge wants answers. The bold and the beautiful spoilers tease that as November sweets wrap up, confrontations abound. Last week, Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang, overheard Hope, Annika Noel, and Carter, Lawrence St. Victor, talking about taking over Forrester. She runs straight to Ridge, Thorsten K., to tell him about their plans, which surprises and angers him. Despite questioning why Carter's initials and signature were on the paperwork, Ridge went ahead and signed with Steffi's, Jacqueline McKinswood, urging, "Now there is a confrontation coming, and big changes are ahead." Here's what to expect from the bold and the beautiful this week. The bold and the beautiful preview video teases the confrontation between Ridge and Carter is coming. He wants answers about what's happening with his best friend and the intentions behind trying to pull off a takeover. No one would have guessed that Carter would betray his second family, especially not on Hope's behalf. Now that their relationship has been made public, there are more questions than answers. What will Carter say when Ridge confronts him about knowing exactly what he's up to? Did he change his mind about the takeover after his conscience got the best of him? When it's revealed that Brooke is the one who told Ridge what Hope and Carter were up to, it could change things between the mother and daughter. Brooke has always been on her daughter's side, but this time she chose Ridge. Hope has been acting out lately, and her new relationship with Carter is just one of the many changes she's gone through. They haven't been together long, but they already declare their love for one another. With so much at stake, will Hope be able to move forward with her mom after the betrayal? It's a short week for the bold and the beautiful, with only 3 new episodes airing. Thursday and Friday will be preempted for sports coverage during the Thanksgiving holiday. We will also be given scenes between Electra, Linnea Grace, and Remy, Christian Weissman. She didn't appear scared to see him and even offered to hang out sometime. However, we know he is bad news. Remy isn't happy about seeing her with Will, Crew Morrow, especially after the two kissed before the Spencer hair took off. What shady tricks does Remy have up his sleeve for Electra? Be sure to tune in daily so that not a moment of the juicy drama is missed. Tensions in Los Angeles hit a boiling point this week as secrets, betrayals, and family rivalries bring the Logan and Forrester clans to the brink of collapse. Brooke Logan, known for her fiery temper and fierce loyalty to her daughter, Hope, shocks everyone by taking a wildly different approach, throwing Hope under the proverbial bus. Meanwhile, Ridge Forrester, caught between loyalty to Brooke and his skepticism about Hope's actions, demands answers that could change everything for the family. The chaos begins during a heated argument at Forrester Creations, where Brooke and Ridge meet to discuss the latest scandal involving their families. Hope's recent entanglement with Thomas Forrester has left everyone on edge, and Brooke is determined to find a way to steer the narrative in her favor. But when Ridge presses her about Hope's intentions and her role in the ongoing turmoil, Brooke makes an unexpected pivot. "I have supported Hope through everything," Brooke begins, her voice trembling with a mix of frustration and desperation. But Ridge, maybe she's not as innocent in all of this as we'd like to believe. Ridge, standing with his arms crossed, narrows his eyes. "What are you saying, Brooke? Are you blaming your daughter now?" The room goes silent as Brooke takes a deep breath. She knows what she's about to say will change the dynamic of her relationship with Hope forever, but she can't hold back anymore. "I'm saying," Brooke continues, her voice firm now, "that Hope knew exactly what she was doing when she got close to Thomas again. She wasn't manipulated, Ridge. She wanted to be with him." Hope faces the fallout. As Brooke's words echo through Forrester Creations, the news quickly spreads, reaching Hope in her office. When Steffi Forrester storms in, the tension is palpable. "Hope," Steffi says, her tone laced with anger. "I just heard Mom threw you under the bus with Dad. Care to explain why she'd do that?" Hope, visibly shaken, stands from her desk. "Steffi, I have no idea what you're talking about." "What did she say?" "She told Dad that you knew exactly what you were doing with Thomas," Steffi reveals, crossing her arms. "That you wanted this mess. Is it true?" Hope's face turns pale as the weight of her mother's betrayal sinks in. "I can't believe she would say that," she whispers, tears brimming in her eyes. "After everything I've been through." Steffi doesn't let up. "You might want to talk to Brooke, Hope, because if she's throwing you under the bus, you're in bigger trouble than you realize." Ridge wants the truth. Back in Ridge's office, Brooke's confession has left him reeling. He paces the room, trying to make sense of it all, while Brooke sits quietly, avoiding his gaze. "So let me get this straight," Ridge finally says, his voice sharp. "You're telling me that Hope deliberately pursued Thomas, knowing what that would do to her family, to lie him, to me?" Brooke hesitates before responding. "I'm saying that Hope isn't the angel we've always believed her to be, Ridge. She has feelings for Thomas, and she acted on them. I don't condone it, but I can't keep pretending she's innocent when she's not." Ridge stops pacing and turns to face her, his expression a mix of disbelief and anger. "And you're just now telling me this? After all the times you defended her? After everything you've said about Thomas being the problem?" "I didn't know how bad it was until recently," Brooke admits, her voice breaking. "But Ridge, I had to tell you the truth. You deserve to know." Ridge shakes his head, his frustration evident. "The truth, Brooke, is that you'll do anything to protect yourself, even if it means throwing your daughter under the bus." What kind of mother does that? A mother-daughter showdown. Later that evening, Hope confronts Brooke at the Logan estate. The air is thick with tension as Hope storms into the living room, her face flushed with anger. "How could you, Mom?" Hope demands, her voice trembling. "How could you tell Ridge that I pursued Thomas? That I wanted this?" Brooke stands her ground, her expression a mix of guilt and resolve. "I didn't have a choice, Hope. Ridge was asking questions, and I couldn't lie anymore." "You couldn't lie anymore?" Hope repeats, incredulous. "You've lied to protect me before. What changed?" Brooke sighs, running a hand through her hair. "I'm trying to protect you, Hope. If you don't take responsibility for your actions, this is going to get worse. You need to own up to what you've done." Hope shakes her head, tears streaming down her face. "You're not protecting me, Mom. You're throwing me to the wolves. And for what? To save your relationship with Ridge. Thomas's next move." Meanwhile, Thomas Forrester finds himself in the center of the storm once again. When Ridge confronts him about Brooke's claims, Thomas decides it's time to set their record straight. "Dad, I'm not going to deny that there's something between me and Hope," Thomas admits, his tone sincere. "But this wasn't all on her. I've made mistakes too. If you want to blame someone, blame me." Ridge studies his son, searching for any signs of deceit. "This isn't just about blame, Thomas. It's about the truth. Did you manipulate Hope into being with you?" "No," Thomas says firmly. "Whatever happened between us, it was mutual. I care about Hope, and I always have, but I never forced her to do anything." Ridge exhales, the weight of the situation pressing down on him. "This family can't survive another scandal like this, Thomas. You and Hope need to figure out what you really want, and fast." Liam's reaction. Unsurprisingly, Liam Spencer is the last to find out about Brooke's betrayal. When Steffi informs him of the latest developments, his reaction is one of disbelief and anger. "Brooke said that?" Liam asks, his jaw clenched. She actually threw Hope under the bus. She did, Steffi confirms. And if I were you, I'd be asking Hope a lot of questions, because this isn't going away anytime soon. Liam nods, his mind racing with possibilities. I will. But first, I need to talk to Brooke. She owes me an explanation. As the drama unfolds, alliances are tested, and relationships are pushed to the breaking point. Brooke's shocking betrayal sets off a chain reaction that leaves no one unscathed. Will Hope find a way to repair her fractured relationship with her mother? Can Ridge reconcile the truth with his loyalty to Brooke? And what does this mean for Hope and Thomas's future? One thing is certain. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, the fallout from this betrayal will be felt for weeks to come.